two sides are primed to give it their all in what promises to be 90 minutes of relentless end-to-end action. We should be in for a cracker. A warm welcome from Stamford Bridge. I'm Guy Mowbray, and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And we have action from the final game of pre-season on the way for you. Oh, I don't believe it! That's a sensational save! This is how Borussia Dortmund line up. Gregor Kobel stands between the posts. Salih Özcan plays alongside Marcel Sabitzer in central midfield, and they'll play with a lone striker up front. Trying his luck from range here. Good positioning, does the job. It's put into the middle. Going up through the gears now. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
He's certainly going to be the key player today. Last time out he scored those 2 goals, but it's his
Now, here's a chance. It's in, 1-0. And that could change the shape of the game.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Just needs the composure now. Oh, they've scored again! The game had only just restarted after the last one. So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Offside has been given here. From a long way out. But it's a tame try, or at least that's how the goalkeeper's made it appear. That's a good pass. Good pressure high up the pitch. Tricky this in a tight spot. Having a try. And there's the hat-trick. He'll be taking the match ball home.
Well, he makes this look easy, doesn't he? But I can assure you, this takes a lot of skill to perfect. What a very good finish this is.
It is player for the whole season. The pre-season matches, not the environment playing it like this.
And so the action's underway again, with Dortmund very much in control.
The actual
He's done well to get past. And they've scored again. It's become a question of just how many they'll get.
That's
well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Of course, now that 99 finishing. They're not all
read the pass well and cuts it out. Having a look. There won't be any rebounds there.
It wasn't powerful enough to get past the goalie's hands. But watch this now. I'm going to get the ball in the one through the defence. Now I'm going to do it again.
One more to the total, and there's no sign of them stopping there.
I'm going to go until I score like 1,000 goals in one match.
And we're back underway, and already you have to wonder if there is a way back. What a chance here! And a really smart stop there.
What's me? Really can. Yeah.
And that brings to an end the first half at Stamford Bridge.
But it's fine. Because we'll learn from our mistakes. I'll probably don't do that. I'll still have 6 minutes enough to score 5 goals. Or 3 minutes.
And the second half is underway.
If I can get at least 2
Pass
5
as
goals
precise as they come. Now it's on for them. There it is. Dispatched well, much to the delight of the fans. Dortmund come away with it. Goes for goal. Fine goalkeeping as the fingertips deflected behind for a corner. It's put into the middle. Oh, it's a goal. And it was really nicely finished.
One of our players got up this one. You see? Which is shocking. Ooh, that is a bit more.
In the right position to cut out
cross
the
over,
pass.
cross.
Promising looking ball.
It's not how these players look at us. You're standing in the way. That's an offence. That's football offence.
No time to dwell on it.
Right. Pass it through.
Everybody's been talking
Pass
about
it through. I'm open.
Big moment this.
And a magnificent save.
Yeah, good positioning, excellent speed off the line, and a top-class stop. Brilliant stuff.
Shoot. Header. Pass it in to me. Thank you.
And we have 30 minutes left. A solid block.
Go on. Pass it in. Mad.
Delivered into the
Mad.
box.
What?
Genuine chance here.
Mad. No.
Denied again.
Kick it. Pass it in. Pass. Over.
Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the best option.
It's like that.
Close, though.
It's
Well,
keep on giving me good
including
totals
but it's
to
a
try.
decent strike, you have to say.
They're not all going in. It's like none of.
Well, as you can see, Dortmund
But
have been
this
really
is
good
this
going.
half's not my best, but it's gonna be.
Oh,
Let's
this is
score
getting
again.
unbelievable.
That's what I'm
It is
here
an
for.
absolute
We have to
thrashing.
score. I've scored 8. I've scored 7 now, of course, because we've had one of our players score 1. Of course, I'm not doing this in Manchester City or something, but of course, I've got manager's favourite, and it's a smaller
Well-read to gain
area
possession.
in manager's favour in this club.
And into the last 20
But
minutes.
you might be thinking, are you going to lose markings for that? Soon, because I got the ball straight away.
Now, this has to be. Decent looking attack, this. One of those why not moments, and we've just seen why not.
Not the best option taken there. A slight rush of blood, I think.
Substitution being made by Dortmund. Dortmund recovering possession well. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw-in. Perfectly anticipated. Really well won.
Ow!
This has to be. Goes for the chip, and he's beaten the keeper with a lovely little dink. A finish of real confidence.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and the finish showed great composure. Just to lift it over the goalkeeper. That's a lovely goal.
So we're back underway after a goal that has almost certainly put this one to bed. might get another go here. So full-time here, a good win for Dortmund. What did you make of their performance?
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Has Russell given? Oh, can you? Yeah, a killing is in order. We've got 4 people at the back: Alex, May, Ricky, and Lolly. All at the back. Oh no!
No, why is
no?
Davide, what?
No, non che Davide.
Però lei is Ben, Alex is.
Oh, cheeky.
Oh.
There was no red indicator for me if he was alongside there.
True. We're more concerned about the majority.
See damage.
Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, I've got damage on a P10. I'm gonna mark this. But I'll let you object. There's a lot of blue in that midfield. Oh my god. What? Why does Red keep just touching everyone?
Green flag, we're racing again. Let's go.
You might think the only way...
Hi, I'm Oscar.
Let me get a strong pass.
Angelina? You okay? Angelina? You okay? Hey. I don't know what to do. Can I give you a hint? Yeah. Can you use a red car as your guide? Yeah. Angelina? You okay?
You can re-sign.
No.
Morning, teacher. Luke, what are you eating? You know this is health class, right?
You've known Lando Norris since he was just a young boy. Watching him now grow up into Formula One's or one of Formula One's leading stars, what impresses you about him, not just as a driver, but as a person?
The fact that he hasn't been overly spoiled. He would never pass without wanting to talk to me or me wanting to talk to him. He carries his success very boldly. But
Starting off easy with Leclerc's teammates, we have the driver who hit Romain Grosjean in the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Then he was teammates with Vettel over at Ferrari. Vettel moved to Aston Martin, where Carlos Sainz joined. Then, of course, he was teammates with Behrman for one race, or signed out, and now, of course, he is teammates with Lewis Hamilton. Then up next, and this is a super easy one we've had before. One race with Leclerc, one race with Hulkenberg, and now he is teammates with Esteban Ocon. Okay, 2 for 2. Carlos Sainz. Sainz started off with Verstappen, then had Kvyat, then had Gasly briefly, then had Hulkenberg over at Renault, had Norris at McLaren, Leclerc at Ferrari, Albon at Williams. Lando Norris, we've had every single day, I think. Lando Norris started.
5 Premier League clubs that people are already underestimating. At number 5, Manchester United. Losing 2-0 to Hull looked awful, but it's one game. Carrick took 39 points from 17 last season. And Belieber, Santos, Tielemans, Bruno and Mick.
When you think it can't get any worse for Max, it somehow does. This guy's had the unluckiest year of all time. It cannot get worse. Oh yeah? Try DNFing on lap 1 of his last ever home race.
No.
Meanwhile, Gabby's doing a 360, somehow keeps it on the track, and Nico literally has to enter the matrix to avoid crashing into it. 39, and he still got it. Red.
Yeah. No. You're good, bro. You like a coat?
No, I'm scared.
Oh, okay. The shivering is fit. Got it.
Stop! What is that? Harvey?
Till he's stuck. As in, like, the emotions on your face. Tills, have you done it?
Ow, 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 ow.
Right, I'm just your eye out.
Yes, yes.
Well done.
Okay, Pickle. I have all your stuff. Pickle, I've never told you this before, but I kind of prefer you with brains. Okay.
Pickle's never told you this before, but he prefers when you put his favorite PetSmart treats on auto ship.
Oh, I've never done that. Do you want one? You put your freeze-dried salmon.
Oh, good boy. Is it tasty?
Pickle, I've honestly never told you this before, but I kind of prefer you with a cowboy hat.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
Pickle's never told you this before, but he loves when you use PetSmart free same-day delivery for his cat.
Let me order it. Okay?
Oh, he knows it.
Hey, go get my delivery. All right. I got this delivery.
Black.
Oh shit, not good. Oh shit, not good. On board with the Dutchman in the white of the RB now, and he goes round the outside of us and takes a leaf out of my book. We try and do what he did.
And they were...
Manchester City have up.
We have a little learner in front of us. Yes. You go. You've got this. We're doing all right for speed. The van just overtook purely because they wanted to, because the learner had just started at the traffic lights. But look, they're up to speed. We're up to 32, roundabout approaching. We're both going to be turning left, so let's do this. Now this roundabout's really open, which means we should be able to just slow down, and if the roundabout's clear, we can just kind of look and go. And the right's clear, but I just need to make sure I'm giving the learner enough time to react. There we go. This is how you should be driving when you've got a learner driver in front of you. Be aware that they are going to be slightly slower than your normal driver to react to things, and even to accelerate. This one's actually really good. We have a little learner in front of us. Yes. You go. You've got this. We're doing all right for speed. The van just overtook purely because they wanted to, because the learner had just started at the traffic lights. But look, they're up to speed. We're up to 32, roundabout approaching. We're both going to be turning left, so let's do this. Now this roundabout's really open, which means we should be able to just slow down, and if the roundabout's clear, we can just kind of look and go. And the right's clear, but I just need to make sure I'm giving the learner enough time to react. There we go. This is how you should be driving when you've got a learner driver in front of you. Be aware that they are going to be slightly slower than your normal driver to react to things, and even to accelerate. This one's actually really good. We have a little learner in front of us. Yes. You go. You've got this.
Going off the order of the line, Verstappen gets a 6 in qualifying and a 0 in the race. Behrman gets a 4 and a 0. Stroll gets a 4 and a 3. Ocon gets a 5 and a 5. Bottas gets a 5 and a 4. Albon gets a 5 and a 6. Sainz gets a 4 and a 2. Perez gets a 4 and a 5. Colapinto gets a 4 and a 1. Ortoletto gets a 9 and a 4. Lindblad gets an 8 and a 2. Tsunoda gets a 6 and an 8. Gasly gets a 5 and an 8. Alonso gets a 5 and a 10. Hulkenberg gets a 5 and a 9. Lawson gets a 7 and a 9. Piastri gets an 8 and a 4. Leclerc gets a 5 and a 6. Hamilton gets a 6 and a 7. Russell gets an 8 and an 8. Antonelli gets a 7 and an 8. And Norris gets a 9 and a 9. These are the standings after round 12. Subscribe to stay posted. Whoever.
Fiverr brought a new generation of AI.
This penalty is so harsh, I cannot stress. If you've not seen the onboard, he is taking avoiding action whilst also passing, I think it was Yuki Tsunoda, was it at the time? It was, yeah. So it was so marginal that he's avoided, gone past, and I think that is racing. I think that is absolute racing. It's not like he's come up to the incident it's not, has Russell given up? Not even attempting to defend.
Thank you guys. See you later.